Hey guys, I'm Michael Derr and welcome back to Top Speed Golf. Now, two of the biggest things that every player wants in their game, whether you are a playing professional or you're just trying to beat your buddies out on the course, are power and consistency. Now, that brings me to today's question for the video. Is lag only for speed in the golf swing? Well, that's exactly the question I'm going to answer by showing you that not only is lag extremely crucial for speed, it's also extremely crucial for consistency on every single shot. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so now you're probably asking, how is lag going to make me consistent in my golf swing? We know lag, that if we build a lot of lag, it's great for power because we store up this angle and we release this angle through the ball, and it helps us build a lot of speed. Well, how this helps us with consistency is that we first need to understand one of the most important parts of being consistent on the golf course and having consistent strikes on the ball, and that is having a slight amount of forward shaft lean and impact. And what that means is that the shaft in relationship to the club head is going to be leaning towards the target slightly at impact. And what this does is it ensures that the hands are leading the club head through the ball. What this does is it provides a solid, smooth strike on the ball every single time, because it's much more stable to have our hands leading the club head through contact versus the other way, which we see a lot of high handicappers get up here and throw the club head out. When we lose the lag very, very early, then the club head is the fastest moving part of the swing, takes over and passes the hands and comes through the ball. And this creates a very unstable environment to strike the golf ball. Now, there are some guys that can get some pretty good distance this way, but it's very, very inconsistent when we talk about trying to play 18 holes of golf. So what I want to explain to you now is how when we build this lag and how we release this lag properly, it helps us attain this forward shaft lean at contact. So if we get into our backswing and we build a nice amount of lag, what we're going to do from here, if we follow the Top Speed Golf system, is that we are going to release this lag into what we call the straight line release, and that's about a 45-degree angle past contact with the club splitting the arms right into our center chest. Okay, so in between the lag and the straight line release, we're going to make contact with the ball. So if I build a nice amount of lag, and a great way to measure this is when the hands are passing in front of our right thigh, that the club is going to be about parallel to the ground or just a little bit higher than parallel to the ground. And then when we come through into the straight line release, we can see that it's going to give us the best opportunity to get forward shaft lean at impact and then release that into the straight line release. Now, if we don't create that lag and we release early, we can see as the hands are passing the right thigh that the club is pointing almost at the ground, and what's going to happen here is the club head's going to take over and we're not going to be able to get into that straight line release, because we'll look something more like this, because the club head's going to be speeding up too fast to release it into the straight line release. And then we can see that if we release too early, that the club head's going to pass the hands and it's going to lead to a very unstable strike on the ball. So now we know that lag is going to help us attain forward shaft lean if we're releasing right into that straight line release. I want to show you a really easy drill that you can go do right on the range right now, and it's great to use a mirror or a camera to make sure you're doing this right. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit exactly those points that we talked about in the video. What you're going to do is you're going to make a slow backswing, and you're just going to build a nice amount of lag, and you're going to make sure that you have a nice sharp angle of lag in between your wrist and your forearm, and then you're going to make sure that when they're passing this front thigh that it's going to be either parallel or slightly above parallel to the ground. And what you're going to do is you're going to pause there, and then all you're going to do from here is just release the club into a straight line release. So we're going to start doing this without a ball first, and we're going to go ahead and build some lag. Okay, we're going to get our hands in front of our thigh, making sure that club is nice and parallel or just above parallel, and then we're going to release it into the straight line release. Okay, so we're going to do this about 100 times, nice and smooth, nice and slow. Okay, and then we're going to speed it up just a little bit, so it's going to be just a nice easy swing. So we're building lag and releasing, building lag and releasing, and then we're going to do that about another 100 times with a little bit of speed, and then you're going to repeat this with a ball on the range so that you can start getting a feel for how we're supposed to work through lag and release of the golf swing. Okay, so we're going to come back to nice slow backswing, build a nice amount of lag, make sure that glove's nice and parallel or just above, and make nice smooth swings into our straight line release. Guys, get another 100 repetitions on some balls on the range, making sure you're getting that, you're checking yourself on camera and that you are making sure that you have a slight amount of forward shaft length at impact, and start working that slowly into your routine for when you're warming up, so that you can get it into your full swing and start being very powerful and consistent when you're out there playing. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I really hope to help you with some part of your game today. Now stay tuned though, I'm gonna play a great preview of a lag video that we have on the website and that you can see absolutely free by clicking on the link that pops up in the preview or in the description below. Check that out guys, it's really gonna help you learn how to build lag properly and really start to add to the drills that we have on the website. It's a great video, I highly recommend it if you're trying to build lag, trying to build speed and consistency in your own game. Go ahead and check that out. If you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. Good luck with your games guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see, and in this drill what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a three-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be. I want to use the full length of this club to build lag and then release lag.